Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mia and today I'm going to be filming a tutorial on a look I previously did on Instagram, and I was asking you on my Instagram stories what kind of tutorials you'd like to be seeing, and you all went crazy over this look. So this is like a fire meets ice kind of look is how I sort of visioned it, and that's how I created it. So I'm going to be showing you all how to create this look today. It's super easy, it really is, just blending, bit of a pigment. This is going to be just an eye tutorial today. I'll show you my face done at the end, but I'm only going to be showing you a tutorial on the eyes. If you'd like to see more tutorials on the face, please let me know. But I do have a tutorial just on the face, so I'll leave that link down in the description box. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe. I post every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday at 8:30 PM, so be sure to check that out and hit the bell to make sure you miss none of my videos. And I'm just going to do my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back. So as you can see, I've just done my eyebrows off camera. I've used soap brow and I've carved them out and based my eyes with the Plouise base in shade 2 as usual. Now we're going to go straight into the eyes, and I'm using my Beauty Bay and Mmmmitchel palette as per usual. And going into my favourite brush, the M506 by Morphe. Making sure that we have no creases. Then going into this brush, into the shade Mental, which is the bright orange shade. And just really being sure to pack that orange shade on. Blending that out slightly as you're applying it. You want to almost pack on first and then just try and blend it out. Try and bring it as far in as you can. It doesn't matter if it doesn't come all the way in, but it does help. And then we're just blending the edges of that out, really using the end of the brush and just lightly starting to graze that, and then doing the same on the other eye. So I've just quickly done that same step on the other eye, and I'm using the same brush and going into the shade Manchester, which is just the bright yellow shade, tapping that off and just going half over the other shade and then half above it to blend that out. Don't be afraid to really just go in. Trying to keep that in like a circular shape. Taking the other one, a big fluffy brush and a little bit of Modest, tap that off and just make sure everything is super blended, like that. Blend that out a little bit towards the edge to make sure you have no harsh lines. And then you can also just go back into the brush that you applied the base with and you just clean that up by going over slightly, just like that. You've just got to like build and then remove, build and remove. Now I'm just going to do the same thing on this side and I'll be right back. So now I've got that basic blend going on, we're just going to go back into the M506 brush and go into a little bit of Mental and Mad, which is the red shade and the orange shade. Just dipping them in together and using the same technique just to deepen that a little bit, because we're going to add a baby blue to the lid in a minute, so we just want to really make that definition, really. So just start off by using Mental and Mad, just like that, really defining the lid using circular motions. Now on the same brush, taking a little bit of Muse, which is a super deep shade, so taking a little bit and really tapping it off, and then just really getting in the crease part of it, really deep deeply in the socket, and you can hold it slightly closer now because you want to be quite precise and really get in there. As you can see, it's a lot deeper than that now. And then we just want to do the exact same thing over here, really tightly in, all the way in the crease, all the way around, like that. And then for the last time, just taking a little bit of mixer, which is the orangey yellow shade, tapping that off, and then just reblending that. So make sure everything's super soft and really nicely blended, because we don't want any harsh lines. Still trying to keep that circular shape of the eye. Going back into a little bit of Muse, just to make sure we don't lose that. So after all the blending, what you want to do is just go in with a wet wipe and take off any shadow that's left over on the lid. Try and avoid taking any off the outer corner though. It doesn't matter if you do take it off, but I try and avoid not to. And then we're going to go in with the blue base. And I don't have, the ideal base to have would be the baby blue base from the Plouise winter collection, but I don't have that. But I do have the brights, the basic bright collection. This is the blue, and I mixed a little bit of the white base in with it on my Kitco palette, and it created this sort of baby blue colour. Now I'm just going to go on to a flat packer brush. I know this is purple, but it's stained. And I'm just going to dip into that blue and just literally tap it on to the lid. Applying super little product. You don't need a lot. And if you get down here, don't worry. And you just want to be tapping that on. Tap, tap, tap. And then go into a little bit of the shade Mental and Muse and just wiggle the edges out like that. And now make sure it's really patted in, because you don't want it to be too wet, otherwise the pigment will sit wrong. So you could also just go into, I'm just going to take this Plouise brush now and just pat that down, just like that. And now just taking the Peaches and Cream Mermaze pigment and using just a fluffy brush like this, dipping right in into the lid and just, I don't know if you can see, oh my god, that is just beautiful. Just applying that and packing that on. Really pack it on, don't be afraid. Really, really do not be afraid when doing this. And you can also get a little bit in the crease, which I think looks really pretty. And then go back into the M506 brush, go into a little bit of Muse and just deepen that crease like that. And then dip one more time into the Mermaze pigment and apply it mainly on the centre. Let me just zoom you in a little bit for that. Look how just beautiful that catches the light. And then just go back in with, just keep going back and forth in with the pigment and the brush to blend it out. In fact, let me get my phone flashlight just so you can actually try and see the reflex on that. It's gorgeous, it really is pretty. And then we're just going to be doing the exact same step on the other eye. So taking my little flat packer brush, dipping into a little bit of that blue shade and just tapping that on with minimum product. Going in with a little black eyeliner, this one's from Tarte. Just applying that in my waterline. Then we're going to be taking the shade Main, which is like a deep sort of, I don't know if you can see that colour, it's like a burnt orange colour. I'm taking that on a flat brush, which is the Morphe JH43 brush, and I'm just blending that black shade out with Main. Now taking the M506 brush by Morphe again and dipping into Mental. Really just getting in there. And then also going back into the big fluffy brush, bit of mixer, bit of Manchester. Go over that and just blend it. And sort of bringing it around to blend out the top of the eye as well. Like that, and then just circle motions outwards. Just like that. I'm also going to apply a super thin line of eyeliner. So guys, this is the finished look, and as I said before, I did my base off camera because today is just an eye base tutorial, and as you can see, super pretty. I had a pair of eyelashes on and I added the mermaze pigment to the inner corner, and if you'd like to see me do my base, then I will link that video down in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments, and let me know if there's any other video ideas you'd like me to do, and I will definitely sort them out for you. I think this is a really pretty look and super cute for going out. Really wearable as well, because when you've got your eyelashes on, you don't really see the blue as much. It's just when you blink you have that pop, so it's really cute. If you do like these more in-depth eye tutorials, please let me know, because I'll definitely do more of these. And I just really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you miss none of my future videos. I post every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday at 8:30 PM, so be sure to tune in for that. And if you aren't following on my social media already, remember everything's linked down in the description box, along with all the products that I've used on my face today, including all the base products and nice products, so be sure to check that out. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye guys.